They were oatmeal cookies, homemade, wrapped in foil, tied with red string, like something pure, something meant for children. My ex-wife's handwriting was on the note, for the kids, thought they'd like a treat. I didn't think much of it until Mr. Harper, my next-door neighbor, saw me carrying the box. He froze. His face, usually warm, polite, drained of color. He stepped closer, voice low. "Don't let your kids eat those." I laughed, confused. "They're just cookies." His hand shot out, snatching the box. "Throw them away, now." The sudden tremor in his voice pulled something cold through my spine. "What the hell are you talking about?" He glanced around, whispering, "I can't explain here. Take them to the police lab. Tell them to test for sedatives, or worse." Then he turned and walked away, like a man who'd already seen too much. That night, I sat alone in the kitchen. My kids were asleep upstairs. The cookies sat untouched on the counter. I stared at them for hours, the scent of cinnamon turning to something rotten in my mind. The next morning, I drove to the precinct. My badge used to open those doors. It didn't anymore. But favors still did. A friend in forensics took the box. He asked no questions. Just looked at me the way cops look when they already know what they're going to find. Waiting for results was like breathing underwater. Every second stretched. Every thought replayed old scenes. My ex-wife laughing while feeding our kids. Her hands brushing crumbs off the table. Her voice soft as she'd say, "You worry too much." Maybe I did. Or maybe I didn't worry enough. We divorced after she cheated. I thought that was the end. The line was drawn. But betrayal doesn't stop when the papers are signed. Sometimes it waits, quietly, patiently, until it can hurt you again through what you love most. When the call finally came, the lab tech's voice was tight. "You need to come down here. Now." The report was clean, professional, detached. I wasn't. It showed traces of Zolfex, a compound used in veterinary anesthesia, illegal in human dosage, lethal if consumed in small, repeated amounts. Every cookie was dosed. Every bite could have slowed a child's heart. The tech looked at me with quiet sympathy. "You want me to file this officially?" I shook my head. "Not yet." I took the report home, sat in the dark, and read it again and again. Each word dug deeper. There were no mistakes. She'd done this deliberately, and not for the first time. I began watching her social media. She was always smiling, always radiant. Posts about forgiveness, co-parenting, healing. It was her theater, her way of panting herself as the saint, the wounded mother, the good one. But the truth was hiding beneath the frosting. I remembered how she'd once said, "If I can't have them, neither can you." I'd brushed it off as anger, divorce talk. Now it sounded like prophecy. I called her the next day, my voice steady. "The kids loved the cookies," I lied. "They want to thank you." She sounded relieved. "Oh, I'm glad. I was worried you wouldn't let them eat anything from me." "I changed," I said. Silence. Then laughter, soft, fake, sweet. We agreed to meet that evening, neutral ground, the same cafe where we'd once signed the custody agreement. I arrived first, ordered her favorite tea. When she sat down, I slid a white envelope across the table. "What's this?" "Just read it." She opened it. The color drained from her face before she reached the second page. Her hands started to shake. You tested them?" I nodded. Old habits die hard. Her lips parted, searching for words, excuses, lifelines. "I didn't." "You never do." She looked like she might cry. I almost wanted her to, but she didn't. She just sat there, trembling under the weight of her own reflection. I leaned forward. "Here's what happens next. You're going to sign away parental rights. Quietly. No court drama. No police. Just paper." She stared at me, horrified. "You can't take them from me." "I already did." Her eyes darted toward the envelope again, toward the evidence that could destroy her. I said softly, "If you fight this, I release the report. The media loves stories about mothers and poison. Her mouth opened, closed. No sound, just fear. I stood, left a 20 for the tea. You baked your own ending, Emily. All I did was make sure you tasted it. When I walked out, I didn't look back. The sound of her breath breaking behind me was enough. The kids never knew. They still think their mother moved away for work. They still draw her pictures sometimes. I never stop them. Some truths don't belong to innocence. At night, when the house is quiet, I sometimes think of that box on the counter. The ribbon, the smell. Sweetness hiding death. That's what betrayal always is. Something soft around something lethal. The world calls me calm now, strong, stable. They don't know I still see her face every time I open the oven. She thought love made her dangerous. She never understood. It was truth that did, and I fed it to her, one bite at a time.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.